Hey guys, welcome to the 3-week yoga retreat. So this is going to be a video on how to log into your Beachbody On Demand account. So I sent you a link already to sign up under. Once you sign up, it should have logged you in or told you how to, but if you are starting from a different computer, you will go to club.teambeachbody.com. I'll put the link below. And this is what you will see. You will go to the upper right hand corner and click sign in as you have already registered. So once you sign in, you'll enter your email and your password, which you should have already set up. And then sign in. So here's what you see when you log in. You have the Beachbody On Demand beta programs, which is a drop down where you can see member library, premium content by trainer. So if you're looking for something specific, you can go in here. There's also a help, a search box, and your log out on the upper right hand. And it just goes through some ads and some other programs here. Next you will see, if you have been using it like I have, you'll see the program you've been using and also how many workouts you have completed in the last 7 days and your total workouts. And also, one thing here for challenge du jour for the week. For me, I have 2 purchased programs. I have Core de Force and PHQ. If you have not purchased anything, you will not have anything in purchased programs. Next you go down to the member library. This is where all the programs that you will have access to with your free 30-day membership. You can scroll through those, and then there's also premium contents, which we'll get into in another video. So what you want to do is you want to click on the actual member library text to pop up a little better view of all the programs. So on the member library, you can see there is a bunch of different programs available. I'll talk about that later, but right now we want to get into the 3-week yoga retreat, which happens to be right here. It should be located on the first block for pretty much everyone, but if not, just look for the 3-week yoga retreat. And you will click on that, and that will bring up the main page for the 3-week yoga retreat. So as you can see here, it gives you the basic information. It's 21 days, 30 minutes or less a day. It is yoga and slimming and toning, and it is for beginners. No prior yoga experience needed. So as you can see here in the middle, you have all of your workouts listed. So they have foundation week 1, expansion week 2, progression week 3, your take 10s, beginner basics, and then they also have the workouts with no music if you do not like the music they have or want to listen to your own. Then if you are on a computer, you will see on the right hand bar you have a quick start guide, the nutrition guide, class calendar, pose tracker, and then also in Spanish and I believe French. All the same information. So for me, I just stick to these top 4. So if you are going to do the full program, I definitely suggest reading through the quick start guide. It gives you some good general information about the instructors that you will have each week and on the weekends. Go through the what you'll be doing each day of the week, which is awesome. They also have a before and after tracker, and if you take before and after photos, you can actually submit them to get a free bracelet. But if you want to see if you tone up any during this or maybe slim down a little bit, definitely suggest doing the initial measurements and photos. Next we have the nutrition guide. So if you're planning on following this to a T and wanting to do the nutrition as well, it's completely up to you. But basically it's going to have your healthy eating, clean eating, and also has different plans for, such as your weight. So for women they have 3 plans, and then for men they have 2. And then they give you meals and snacks. I think this is just a general guideline though. I haven't read through this intently because I'm on a different, I use a different meal plan than this one. But if you're looking for something that's really clean eating, definitely take a look at this. If you want information on the program I'm using, just send me a message. But it looks like it has a lot of good recipes, especially if you're not a very creative person in the kitchen. This may be a way to expand out some of your dietary. Next we have your class calendar. Now I recommend everyone print this out. You don't have to do it in color. I actually did mine in black and white just to save on toner, but definitely print this out so that you can keep track of what you're doing, and also so you can check it off each day as you do it, because I lose track of it. That, or get a planner or something and write it down in it so you know what you're doing and that you have done it every day. As you can see, week 1 is going to be the foundation week with Vetus. Week 2 is the expansion week with Elsie, and week 3 is the progression week with Ted. And then the weekends, you've got Faith. So the weekends are shorter workouts, so if you've got plans, then usually you can fit them in pretty easily. But like I said, definitely print this out so you have a hard copy of it to keep track of it. Next you have the pose tracker. This is a good thing to do especially if you're really new to yoga and you have a lot of immobility issues. Here's the information on the bracelet. Basically, if you take your befores and afters and submit your stuff, and that includes measurements, I believe, you can get this free bracelet at no cost. So here's what you do. You do day 1 and day 21s of several poses, including triangle, downward dog, forward bend, tree, just to see how you've progressed over the 21 days, from extreme modification to almost the full pose. So that's a good thing to do, especially if you're really new and you don't know how you're going to progress through it. So you'll do forward fold, plank, downward dog, tree, crescent, warrior 2, triangle, and kneeling star, rock star for those. I definitely recommend doing this, especially if this is your first time through yoga, just to see how far you've progressed, because really it can go really fast in terms of your progression into these moves, especially if you're giving it your all and really pushing yourself every single day. So that is it. In order to access your workouts, all you have to do is go to the week you're on. So let's say we are on foundation week and we are on core. So you can click down and it will show you if equipment is required. It is, but it isn't. They say you need a yoga mat. If you do not have a yoga mat, you can just do it on a rug. I don't recommend doing it on a hard floor because you will be doing some work on your knees and it could hurt your knees. But that is completely up to you. If you have yoga blocks, they're definitely a good thing to have if you are modifying. If not, you can use a thin box or some folded up blankets of some sort to sit on. Or if you are, depending on how much you need to modify, you can also use a chair. And it also gives you a short description of the workout. So all you have to do is click play and it will pop up on your screen as soon as it starts loading. Goes.
Close your eyes.
And I've been having
to turn your awareness inward.
I've been having some issues with mine doing the little pop-up. So if you have that happen, try reloading it. Sometimes that works. So you can get full screen with it. Yeah, there it goes. So it should come up as pretty much the full screen. And then they will talk you through the workouts. And I have the volume off right now, but you can increase, decrease the volume. You can go to full screen if you do not want to see any of your web browser, and just see the screen. So that is how to access the program. If you want to leave, just click the back button on the upper left, and you are back. So thank you for watching, and good seeing you later this week. Bye, guys.